I'm $1.83 negative. But apparently, Dad made this deposit Monday sometime. Right now it's the winter solstice. Right now. Well, it depends on where you live. But I spent $1.08 about a week ago at McDonald's at the sausage burrito plus tax. $1.08. Still says in process. 12.19. Well, about 4 or 5 days ago. That's the last time I used my debit card. Apparently, that made it negative somehow. Negative $1.83. Beats me how it does that anymore. Never used to do that, but United changed their policies so that they can get people for bouncing transactions. They're evil, you know. That kind of stuff's not up and up. Anyhow, Dad deposited $250 in my account. I gotta wait till morning or tomorrow till it's done processing. That negative $1.83 will become 248.47. See, add that together, or minus 250 is 248.817. So I can't use my debit card until the morning or tomorrow, because right now it's 11:26 p.m. on my watch. See, I don't have my watch on. Huh. Now, Dad would just do the right thing and talk to Marshall Reynolds to get my vacation pay that was owed me. That's $330. That's fair and square. I earned that. I earned that. There's no question about that. They still haven't paid me that. But I only needed $280 on July 13th, or August 13th. Yeah. To stay in the Kiva for another week. He wouldn't do that, you know. Between that and Mike calling me all the time, that fucked everything up for now, until now. Until now. Still. I'm grateful that he helped me out right now. I could use money, a little bit of money, a month ago by George Harrison's birthday. You know, I was trying to hint. I gave him one last chance. He didn't do anything. And now he does. His heart opens up a little bit around Thanksgiving, then more on Christmas. Then the rest of the year he's an asshole. You know, pretty much. Unfortunately, that's the kind of father we have. He's got a big heart once in a while, a couple times a year. Psh, you can't live like that all the time, like most of us do, or some of us do. Anyhow, I'm grateful that he helped me out because that's going to come in handy. I'm going to use these people next door always making noise and shit. It's creepy. Go right through the walls. And that faggot next door. I'm going to pay, excuse me, the gay guy next door. I'm going to pay I got to pay 180 of that for a week to live here for a week at the Thunderbird. Because that place still wasn't ready. I spent hours today up there cleaning it thoroughly. I haven't worked that hard in my life. I mean, in a long time. I had put my mind into the cleanup mode that I was doing in Chapman the last few months, where everybody loved me. They never saw anybody work so hard as I did. I did that. This shows me that I can easily perform a job, because I did so much work. I did more work in about 2 hours than most people do in a week. I won't say anything. I won't say anything. Some people are just so lazy. Unbelievable. But anyhow. It's yours, Nori. Humbug. Our bell's gone. Heather redacted. Heather is Art Bell's producer. And on July 19th, Art did a pre-show, like get the bugs out, and she was his co-host. They had all kinds of interference problems, a storm going through, all kinds of bugs, but they stayed on the air and gave Keith Rowland a chance to troubleshoot it and do a dry run, And I heard that show on my phone pad. And I heard the second one. I heard the main show on my phone pad. Then the next day, Ray got there. And then we had to leave the 22nd. So I didn't get a chance to hear Art for weeks after that. But I heard the first two, and I alerted people, on Facebook, email, all kinds of stuff. What the world record thread, all that stuff. Kept people up to date. Twitter, And that's why it was so important when I went to Velda's, I could communicate with the outside world. And I couldn't even do that. I couldn't even do that. Reliably. I'd have a window of opportunity of like a few minutes a day, maybe. I couldn't see what the window was, Hit or miss. It should be constantly stable to communicate with the world, because I have a mission, That's why the UFO came down about half a mile away, approached me, the beacon ship, and stopped and communicated with me telepathically. And reassured me that everything will eventually be okay. And that we're going to help you set up a perimeter around the trailer, a safe zone. What they did, and me. Both of us. With my help and their help, we set up a safe zone about 100 yards around the trailer. They extended it about 300 yards down to Velda's gate as her compound. Anyhow, keep the predators away. There were vandals, etc. The craziness, the bad vibes, the black magic. Oh, hey, there's sense me leaving that open. If I could see my mouse pointer, here it is. But hopefully by shortly after the new year, United Bank, sayonara. I'm pretty sick of them. They will bounce anything they can. Even PayPal. And they let the PayPal transaction go through. They changed their policy last July 1st, 2014 to screw people. to make money. $36. They'll probably charge me $36 for being $1.86 under. Negative. We'll see. Not a reputable company anymore. Anyhow, plus it's 2,000 miles away. Doesn't make any sense anymore for me to keep that, does it? Let's see what the moon is. %, full. Let me see. This is 22nd. Almost. So 3 days of Christmas and 3 days to the Christmas full moon. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome. Yep. Hit the right key. Check this out. That's my Facebook profile picture. My background picture. What that's called. I forget. Profile picture. What's the background? Oh, here. Cover photo. That's gonna always stay there. Once in a while, I don't like to change my profile picture for effect. But anyhow, what's on your mind? Click on the Add a photo. My juggling balls and talcum powder are on my porch at the new place right now after I cleaned it up. Pretty much cleaned it up. I need to get my hose that I bought at Walmart and spray it and scrub it and power wash it, sort of, without heat. Look at that. I got my Earth Peace shirt hanging on the wall. I found that on the floor in my bedroom. No, in a suitcase of my socks, my shoes, my underwear, my t-shirts. He was trying to steal that stuff, I think. I was like, that's priceless, because some guy gave me that off his back in 1989, right before the earthquake hit in San Francisco. I was in Chinatown. I was waiting for a girl I'd met to go on a date. The last time we ever saw each other. But that night, she told me she couldn't put up with the schedule anymore. So I said, let's meet about 7 o'clock. And about 5:30, I was in Chinatown, and I found a nice little bar. Held about 10 or 15 people. So it wasn't very big, but they're English. They're Americans, not Chinese. And sat in there and talked to this guy. I sat right beside this guy, big guy, about 6'2", about 200 pounds, strong, big, a lot bigger than me. That's about 155 or 160, 5'10" or 9. He was 6'2", 220 pounds, and healthy. And we had a great conversation. Great conversations. And one of the things he talked about was he was a draft dodger from the 60s Vietnam era. And they had just abolished they just given amnesty to all the draft dodgers. And while we're talking, everybody besides me and Tim just sat there and went, huh? And stared at us and listened to our conversation. It was so deep and so incredible. And he got up, he had a tank top t-shirt on underneath. He goes, pulls that shirt off his body. He goes, I want you to have this. He handed me that shirt. People were, their jaws were just, it was chilly out that night too. And he only had a t-shirt tank top after that. And he left. Never saw him again. But 2 or 3 days later, that big earthquake hit and destroyed a lot of the places I had been to in San Francisco. The bridge I was on, all kinds of. I recognized where I was in the footage. It blew my mind. And I met that girl and had a nice time. Never saw her again either after that night. Wow. But that shirt's priceless to me. That guy was probably going to try to steal that. He stole my flaxseed, my flax oil, my liquid lecithin, and something else. I forget what. You know, he knew what was healthy. He knew, in some respects, what he was doing. You know, because he didn't. He didn't. Well, he took it with him. Let's put it that way. Now I got it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Where'd I put it? Oh, here it is. Boy, look at that. Boy, am I glad I got that. This stuff is really easy to eat. Real easy. Granules. That's how it started. Not the powder. This is really good. The liquid's a little bit easier overall, but that's about $16. The liquid, which is a pound, this is a pound. So it's comparable. It's equal to the pound of liquid, which only costs about $11. But this is so much. I can put this right in my mouth. Yeah, like real easy. Yeah, like. Mm. 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 Can't talk for you can't talk for a minute. Yeah. Goes right to your brain. More or less. Gotta preserve that this time because the last one I had got filled with moisture, got fucked up from the Kiva guy, the owner of the Kiva. Became like a brick in there. Anyhow, good thing is I got a lot of stuff out of here. A lot more room now. Wow. Had to get up, I guess. Wow. Oh, look what I did. I took a can of refried beans and some pinto beans and mixed them all together. Hot sauce, seasonings, Spike. Remember the Spike? Yeah. Same bottle from Huntington. Same one. Okay. I heated that for about 5 minutes. I have to put that away. Jeez. I hate that refrigerator. Can't even open the door. Oh, got my yogurt from the. How I brought that back last night or yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna be here for a few more days. I'd rather have it here than there. Have some good yogurt. Mix blueberries and all kinds of stuff in there. Molasses. Oh, I opened up that thing of molasses, that gallon jug. Guess what I did? Guess what I'm gonna start doing? See, now that's got molasses in it. Here, I got a gallon up there at the other house. Part of me, I'm so sick and tired of this. Part of me is over there. Part of me is here. You know, my storage place. But guess what? I never tried this until today. Put some peanut butter on bread, on whole wheat bread. Put a little molasses on there and some preserves. Boy, what a great way to eat molasses. It tastes pretty good because people go, what do you want molasses for? That's all the good stuff from sugar that they take out to make white sugar. It's got the trace minerals, the iron, and takes cake. Can't talk. Wow. Tastes kind of sweet. It's kind of like a sugar without having the sugar in it. But it's highly concentrated. Blackstripe molasses. People are like, huh? That's good for you. Drink it a couple tablespoons a day, or a tablespoon. A trace amount. Yeah. Anyhow, I think I'd go back to bed. When I got here yesterday, boy, was I tired. I laid down about 7 o'clock for a couple hours. Woke up about an hour ago. Had to pee and poop, that kind of thing. Thank goodness I pooped really good. Oh, jeez. And I'm kind of erratic. Probably not. That's not enough sleep, for now, because I worked my butt off. I worked my butt off today. Went through a lot. And, but there's a winter solstice. What the hell? Memories, Landmarks of experience, right there. This whole year has been a landmark of experience. Huh. Landmarks of experience. Landmark. Gotta remember that. Keep that in mind. Huh. Because this is my video journal. And I remind myself in the future of this moment. Other people might see this. It doesn't matter. But I will. Call it post-hypnotic suggestion.